after 7 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Tuesday morning. It's the last day of September 2014. Tomorrow is the first day of October.
Yep.
Can you believe that? Doesn't October
wonderful?
just sound like, okay, we're at the end of the year? It's like something happens between today and tomorrow. Like right now, it still feels like summer, sort of, kind of. And then tomorrow, it's like, oh, it's winter. Mm-hmm. Not really, but it's like the end of the year. So it's like, okay, here come the holidays. Here they come. Can believe it or not, here they come.
That's right.
Ready or not,
That's
right? Good morning, Robin. How are you?
Good. How are you, Larry? Good morning.
Got a pretty good show for you this morning. Something interesting at 7:35 I found that I wanted to share with you. The Pentagon has a secret space plane.
Really?
And apparently we know about it. It's so the secret is not that it exists, but rather what it's doing.
Oh, okay.
And it's been flying around the Earth for about 690 days.
Really?
Something like that. Yeah, 650 days. I just checked my notes here.
Is there a person in there?
I don't think so. I don't think so. But
monkeys or dogs
the Pentagon
or something?
has a secret airplane, and I'm anxious to find out more. So we'll find out together at 7:35, and an interesting story. 8:35 this, and of course we'll open the phone lines and we'll chat. I like the 7:35 slot. It's kind of relaxed, laid back. We chat about things in the news. This is interesting whether you're interested in politics or science. It's kind of a mixture of both.
Nice.
You know? 8:35 today, however, it's just news as we do it from 8:35 to 9 News Bites. We take the news and shorten it, deliver it that way, bite-sized.
Yep.
Carol Ann will be here at 9:05. Carol Ann Baldwin is our master gardener, and she answers your questions about your lawns and your gardens. Looking forward to having her in the studio. There was something just the other day I set aside to bring to her attention. Susan Hammond at 10:05. Susan is coming on to talk about her book, Hope, Why Parents Need to Keep Their Middle School Sons Reading and Engaged in School.
Yep.
You know what I'm going to ask her?
What?
And this is probably an opinion question, so anybody could answer it. Does anybody think that the desire to read, the developing of the love to read, do you think it's improved because of technology? Because you got so many things you can read now? I mean, you're reading the internet, you're reading your text messages.
Yeah.
Or do you think the desire to learn to love to read is diminished because of that stuff? Do you think it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the 10-year-old boy, if this is about boys, in her case, she says it is. So a 10-year-old boy, is he more likely to read now than his counterpart from the 1970s or whatever?
I don't think so. I have a boy and a girl, and they were both voracious readers. They couldn't wait to learn how to read so they could further whatever it was they were doing.
They had a voracious mommy, though.
They read everything.
That might have had something to do with it.
Yeah, I think it's up to the parents, not just technology. But I think technology instills the need to read in people these days.
All right. So we'll talk about that at 10:05, 10:35. Joe Reichel will be here. If you've got some damage from the rain that's been falling lately, he can tell you what you might need to do to A, fix it, and B, prevent it from happening again next time.
Yep.
Two important things. Of course, he's with Damage Controls. They fix all kinds of stuff. Plus, they remodel kitchens.
Yeah.
They remodel everything, but I think kitchens is the big thing lately.
Oh, Joe's amazing. He goes into one job in the morning, and at the end of the day, it's like you're living in a totally new environment.
Always smiling to that guy.
Yeah, he is.
Dr.
Looking
Timothy
good.
O'Leary. Just pay attention. I did say O'Leary, not Leary.
Yes. Yep.
Not Timothy Leary. Timothy Leary is gone.
Yes, well, you never know.
The guy who told you to drop out of school,
Yeah.
which was the dopiest advice I think anybody ever gave young people.
Yes.
Just drop out. Tune in. Drop out and tune in. What the heck was that about?
Exactly.
That's crazy.
That's right.
Sorry, Dr. Leary.
Yeah.
But anyway, our guest is Dr. Timothy O'Leary.
Yeah.
Oh, he's O'Leary. He's
sure.
the Chief Research and Development Officer for the Veterans Administration. He definitely is not going to tell you to drop out. He's going to tell you about the ongoing cancer research activities at the Veterans Administration and a recent trial to treat colorectal cancer called Confirm.
Yep.
Why do you give it a name?
I know. Confirm.
It almost sounds like Depends. That's not a good name.
No.
It's colorectal cancer. It's called something else.
That's right. CRC or
Desist.
something, you know.
Yeah, desist, you cyst.
Oh, there you go. That's a great advertising campaign. Great slogan on billboards.
gee.
Desist, you sis.
I don't know.
Yeah, I like it. It'll catch on. It's catchy.
September is prostate and ovarian cancer month, and well, we're almost done with that one. October is breast cancer month, so I guess that's got something to do with his appearance today.
Yep.
Anthony James coming into the studio at 11:20. Anthony is the general manager over at Homewood Suites by Hilton Ocala at Heathbrook. That's the full name, I guess.
Yep, that's it.
We've been going over there the last few Wednesdays for the Special Olympics meetings.
Yep.
And Anthony has made sure that we have a nice, comfortable place. And last week he even gave us a bag of candy.
Yes, he did. Halloween candy for everyone.
Yeah, it was making
coffee.
the rounds too. And
Yeah.
I don't know why, but when he gets here, I'm going to ask him, why were there Army soldiers in the Halloween candy?
Oh, there you go. Yep.
Did you see the Army soldiers?
I did. I thought that was pretty cool.
Fun with Joe today at 11:35. When Joe is in here with you, I will ask you and he to tell me the name of the TV show. I will tell you the catchphrase.
Wow.
The catchphrase from the TV show.
Awesome.
You tell me the show. Some of these I was pretty good at. Some of these I had no clue.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully it'll be fun for you guys.
This will be fun.
And then the subject with Galen today. When Galen comes on about 8:05 from Life South. And the subject is so fascinating. And there's a little bit of funniness to it. You can, well, I can't hack into anything, but I can't even hack into my own. I couldn't even hack into the Phantom this morning. The Phantom, the computer that runs the station, was not on when I got here. I had to call Dan to come in here.
Yeah, he's a knight in shining armor.
But you would not
He
believe
saves
the
us.
things that you can hack into if you know how to hack.
You have to
Okay,
know how.
now here's the funny thing about this. You don't know how to hack into them,
Yeah.
but somebody else does. And if you own one of these things, for example, yesterday when Matt was on, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, as you know, he also has a car dealership called Crossroad Auto Sales.
Yep.
Now they have technology, and he said he has it, so that if a customer is not making payments and they're not answering their phone and you can't get a hold of them, well, you can find out where the car is, because there's a device on the car that shows the true owner, because until you've finished paying for your car, you're not the owner of that car.
Exactly.
You've got it under a mortgage, just like a bank owns your house. So you don't really own the car. So the car is really owned by the car salesperson or dealership, whatever it would be. So he has not only the ability to find out where the car is, but the ability to shut it off.
Nice.
Shut off the car. Okay, so that's...
Yeah, don't sneak on obligations.
Well, that's good news for the car dealers, because obviously this means, okay, nobody's going to be walking away with a car anymore.
Yeah.
But the bad news is, and somebody's going to have to figure out how to get around this one, it can be hacked into.
Oh.
Somebody can hack into that same device that is there for legitimate purposes. Somebody could hack into. Can you imagine somebody hacking into like every car on the LA freeways, like at 7:30 in the morning? Every car, they just stop.
Oh my gosh.
Not only would they probably have wrecks,
Yeah.
but it would be a disaster.
Sure, it
People
would.
can hack into the car. So that's just one of many things that people can actually hack into these days. You're not going to believe the things they can hack into. Whoa.
I know.
Is that a bug fly around you?
I know. Flying moth or something.
So anyway, that's what we'll talk about with
doesn't eat
Galen
much.
Unel, are the things you can hack into. So
That is cool.
couple things in the news. People are up in arms about the ATM fees. Have you heard this?
No, what happened?
The cost of fees at ATMs has jumped 5% in the past year alone.
Gosh.
5%. On average, a customer is charged $4.35 for each transaction. And,
Yeah, I
and of
believe
course, that's if you go to an ATM out of your own network.
Yeah.
You have to go to your own bank one.
And they tell you up front.
But banks are also hiking fees to make up for the people who are using them for free.
Oh my
So
gosh.
while you're getting your money for free, it's your money.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You're paying
How
them to
much,
hold
but
on
it
to
is.
it. It's an interesting concept, isn't it? We get money, then we give it to these people in this brick building that's nicer than the house we live in,
Exactly.
and we say, "Would you hold on to my money?" Oh,
Right.
yeah, sure, no problem.
Yeah.
I'm going to come get it. Would you mind? Yeah, it's going to cost you.
Yeah. And you can only get it X number of days
Wait a
of
minute.
the week or hours.
I just gave it to you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the other thing with banks. That drives me nuts.
Right. You got to wait till the
You
next day.
You give them money, and they say, well, you can have a few dollars of it. You can't have it all. Why not? Well, you got to wait till tomorrow.
Exactly.
Oh, I got to wait till tomorrow. Okay. What time? Well, usually 12:01 a.m.
Yeah.
Wasn't that strange?
Yeah.
12:01 a.m. My money's available.
If it's a weekend, it's 3 days.
What time is it in England
Holiday,
right now?
forget it.
Oh, it's 12:01 a.m. in England right now. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm putting my money in an English bank then.
There you go.
It's 12:01 over there. All right. Gosh, there's so many things in the news. We want to bring levity to some of these serious things, but oh my goodness, there's so many things. All right, so we'll take a little break. We've got a few more things I want to share with you, and then I want to focus on this secret space plane that the Pentagon has in the sky for 650 days.
Wow.
Fox News Radio, I'm Steve Rappaport. A House committee holds a hearing today on Secret Service procedures as new details emerge about a recent White House security breach.
People familiar with the incident say the intruder, whom the Secret Service has identified as Omar Gonzalez, was not stopped just inside the White House north door, but eluded a guard there and kept going, past the stairs leading to the family quarters and into the famous East Room.
Fox Radio's Steve Taylor. Another possible case of Ebola in the U.S.
Based on symptoms and recent travel history, Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital in Dallas has isolated an unidentified patient, now being tested for the potentially deadly Ebola virus.
Fox Radio's Jane Metzler. And in a Monday night mauling, the Kansas City Chiefs clobbered the New England Patriots 41-14. Meanwhile, the winless Oakland Raiders have fired head coach Dennis Allen. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Fox News on your time. The Fox News iPad app is ready to go with all the great features from FoxNews.com and our iPhone app optimized specifically for your iPad. Watch the latest clips from your favorite Fox News shows. Personalize the app by creating your own newscast using the video playlist. Listen to Fox News Radio live. Get local weather forecasts. And it's all free. Go to foxnews2go.mobi. That's foxnews2go.mobi.
Some people would call him a loser. He ran for state office. He was beaten. He started a business. He failed. He ran for Congress. He lost. He was nominated for vice president. He lost again. But he knew only those who never try are the real losers. And Abraham Lincoln was no loser. Persistence. Pass it on. From the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
What you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
Talking about ourselves stimulates the brain the same way love, food, and cash do. Everybody's favorite subject is themselves. So, on a date, ask her about herself. Adults studying a new language learn words and phrases faster when they sing them. Normal, happy cows produce about 9 gallons of milk a day. But super relaxed and happy cows produce more than 10 gallons.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Now is the time to take advantage of Florida Credit Union's CD specials. Our 36-month CD comes in at 1.26% APY. A 24-month is working for you at 1.0% APY. And our 12-month at 0.75% APY. All CD rate specials require $10,000 minimum. With friendly service and rates like these, it's not hard to see why Florida Credit Union has your CD options covered. Florida Credit Union, connecting your money to your life. Call 352-237-8222 for more information. Must act by 1/15/14.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust-proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Do you have areas that have started sagging or drooping? Is what you're looking at not quite the same as it was years ago? Are there enhancements you've been putting off? Is there serious damage you need fixed? Then call on us, Damage Control Services, when your roof is sagging and the drywall is drooping after a storm, or your home just needs some enhancements. From damage repairs to new construction, Damage Control Services is here to help.
Hi, I'm Yvette, and I'm here to tell you a few things about ABC Frederick's Appliance. They sell not only new, but used guaranteed appliances. When you call ABC Frederick's Appliance, they will provide service on what they sell and any appliances that you own. ABC Frederick's Appliance is located in Bellevue, right over the railroad tracks. Call 352-629-5181. That's 352-629-5181. That's 352-629-5181. ABC Frederick's Appliance.
You've got a garden and we've got a show for you called You've Got a Garden with your host, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. Carol Ann answers your questions about your flowers, your veggies, your grass, your trees, even questions about your bugs. And she's only on WOCA, so don't miss Carol Ann Baldwin and You've Got a Garden each Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on WOCA The Source.
We are The Source, WOCA.
Thank you, Dan. And thank you, Dan. I got to thank him
Yes.
twice. First of all, he came in early this morning.
Yeah, he's here.
Fix the computer whenever you hear stuff like during the breaks, it's usually the computer. And the computer is the station.
Yeah.
We're just a side component.
Exactly.
72 degrees, according to the computer. Actually, the other computer.
Is it called Hal?
Okay, so a few things in the news. First of all, I wanted to say this. There was a couple of scary moments yesterday on the highway with two school buses, one here in Marion County, one up in Stark.
It's Bradford County, I think, is Stark.
Okay, the one here, well, in both cases, it sounds like the children, which is the important part of these two stories, are okay. The injured, yes, and perhaps hurting, yes, but okay. And the one in Stark is even more amazing that they're okay. The one here in Ocala, now listen to this. Okay, so there was a school bus yesterday. Let me see if I have the address. It was on... Let's see. The accident occurred. Northbound school bus was stopped on US 441 at the intersection of Northwest 155th between County Roads 316 and 318. Okay? The school bus was stopped. A minivan was behind the bus. Minivan was not at fault, is what I can tell here. The Jeep Cherokee, however, driven by a 22-year-old from Reddick, was behind the minivan. He crashed into the minivan. The minivan crashed into the bus. And I think there were 10 children, or 11. Let me see, what was the number? 11 Marion County High School and middle school students were injured, but Kevin Christian, our friend Kevin from the school board.
Yeah, public information officer.
Yeah, he reported that the students complained of hip and neck injuries, but otherwise they were all considered minor injuries.
Thank God.
Yes, exactly. But listen, now the 22-year-old, I hope he learned his lesson. He was behind the minivan. He told the highway patrol he reached for his cell phone to take a call. Then he noticed that this traffic was stopped ahead of him, so he hit his brakes. Then the news story says he hydroplaned into the van.
God.
No, you skid into the van.
Yeah.
There might be a fine line between what is hydroplaning and what is skidding. Mm-hmm. But hydroplaning is when, you're just driving and all of a sudden you're flying basically on the surface of the water.
Exactly.
Skidding is when you step on your brakes and you're going too fast for you to stop. Mm-hmm. Maybe because it is wet.
Yeah.
It is part of learning how to drive in the rain. And I'm not trying to be a know-it-all. I'm just hoping that this 22-year-old has learned his lesson and never ever does that again.
Exactly.
Because it's his life and other lives that would be at risk. Fortunately, in that story, everybody is okay. In Stark, 10 people injured, 7 of them children. Now, this story is unbelievable. There was a semi that crashed into the school bus. There were 15 children from Stark Elementary School.
God.
On the bus yesterday. This bus was also stopped, unloading children. Unloading children.
Yeah.
This semi crashes into the school bus at 60 miles an hour. Wow. The wow is because the children were not listed as serious.
They were lucky.
Let's see. Make sure I have this right. 15 students from the school. I guess some of them were already off. So you can imagine if there was one standing in front of the bus, if there was one standing in the doorway, if there was, just letting children off, that could have been a disaster in so many different ways. So the semi, marked as Moe's Trucking from Palatka, crashed into the bus. Witnesses said the driver was going more than 60 miles an hour and did not brake when it hit the bus.
God.
One witness said he saw the semi driving erratically miles before the crash. Tried to do something to stop it. Tried to call the Florida Highway Patrol. Well, he did call the Florida Highway Patrol. Tried to flag the guy down. The truck driver never did anything to avoid the accident, just driving down the road. The bus driver and 7 children were taken to the hospital.
They were so lucky they didn't.
Bus driver and 7 children. Okay, and then the 2 people in the semi. So that's the 10 people. Okay. Here's the part of this story that is really going to make you sick. Are you ready?
Yeah.
The 2 people in the semi who were injured and listed in critical condition last night, by the way. One was a male. I believe he was the driver. The female was the passenger. She was not fully clothed.
Oh, my God.
They were fooling around.
Oh, my God.
They were fooling around in a moving truck going 60 miles an hour at a place where there's school bus. Well, anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere.
How absurd is that?
Oh, that is absolutely insane.
Going 60 miles an hour, it's speculation on my part. It's speculation. I shouldn't say anything, but I'm not naming names, so what do I know?
Well, no, but it's the evidence.
Anyway,
She's partly closed.
Just a nasty story.
My God,
all right.
that's horrible.
And then the other rain-related accidents yesterday, Ocala Fire Rescue, just that one agency, responded to at least 4 rain-related accidents yesterday. One, a car overturned.
Wow.
Here in Ocala.
It's raining.
There was another one on the interstate. A semi started hydroplaning on the interstate. Did you hear this one?
No.
This is right by exit 352.
Oh, okay. Highway 40.
Which is our Highway 40 exit.
That's right.
We laugh at that because 352 is the exit and 352 is the area code.
Yes.
And 352 is FLA on the phone.
That's right. It's the name of a song.
So we got, yeah. But anyway, so the traffic was the tractor trailer was heading south on I-75 hydroplanes. The driver was able to somehow avoid hitting any cars, thank God, and he hit the center guardrail, leaving everybody unharmed, including himself. Very, very good. But 50 to 75 gallons of diesel fuel spilled on the road. Something punctured the tanks or something.
Oh, my God.
And so there you go, that one. Don't worry, I didn't forget about the secret plane with the Pentagon. I'm saving that for last.
No, but inclement weather, people think that there's nothing wrong with wet and slick, and there is totally different driving.
Yeah.
Rain is just like snow. It's deadly.
And then there's this observation by the press. In his 60 Minutes interview, President Obama said the U.S. underestimated what had been taking place in Syria, and that allowed the country to become ground zero for jihadists around the world. That was the 60-minute interview on Sunday.
He didn't say he was.
Some are questioning how that could be, since a top intelligence official said that more than a year ago, that ISIS had ruthlessly grown in effectiveness.
Yep.
So a year ago, they ruthlessly grew in effectiveness, but yet on Sunday, we underestimated what had been taking place.
Yeah, he knew. He wasn't paying attention.
A year ago, in October, a senior administration official said the terror group represented a major and increasing threat to the region and the United States. And 8 months ago, the military's top intelligence official warned that ISIS, quote, will attempt to take territory.
Yep, he vacations too much.
Will attempt to take territory. So the underestimated statement by the president is getting criticized by the press.
I respect the office and the man, but gosh, when you've got all those people with all that intelligence, you have to run the country. You're the dad. You don't vacation and
Kind of
party.
like looking at your phone while you're driving in the rain.
Exactly.
You don't want to be distracted by anything.
No.
Anyway, so those are the things. I'm so close to the break here.
Oh.
All right, I'll tell you one more thing, and then after the break, I'll tell you about the secret Pentagon plane.
Okay.
I just don't want to take up 1 minute with that. In Hong Kong, you saw this, right? Thousands of demonstrators
Yes.
are bracing for the possibility of a police crackdown.
Yeah.
They're all hanging out there trying. You know what? We are, I think, as Americans, we're an inspiration for many of those people. As you know, Hong Kong was under British rule for a long time. And Beijing, which is the capital of China, had promised that Hong Kong would remain a high degree of autonomy, but they backtracked on that. Now they're only allowing Beijing vetted candidates to run in the city's 2017 election for chief executive.
Gosh.
So the protesters are out there, and they are ready for whatever comes their way. They've got masks, protective goggles, plastic raincoats in case they're showered with chemicals.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're ready.
Wow.
They're ready.
All right, let's take a break. I promise. After the break, I've got this story about the secret space plane that the Pentagon has been flying for 650 days nonstop.
Wow.
We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. A flood watch is in effect through this evening. Some clouds and some sun today with a couple of drenching showers and thunderstorms around. Most widespread this afternoon and this evening, the high 82 to 86. Partly cloudy later tonight, low 70 to 74. Some sunshine tomorrow with a couple of showers and thunderstorms. Heaviest in the afternoon, high 83 to 87. Thursday, partly sunny with a shower or thunderstorm in spots, high 84 to 88. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
Hey, it's Christy with Ocala Mac and PC Repair and Ocala Guest Wi-Fi to let you know we have you covered. We are the only local certified Apple and Microsoft computer company in Ocala. We are family owned and operated. From mobile repair to wireless networks, viruses, new systems, or security cameras, we do it all. Check us out online, ocalamacpc.com, or give us a call, 352-566-8324.
Tell them Nick, Madison, or Mason sent you and get free diagnostic.
Get your internet telephone service from the company that brought affordable internet service to Ocala in the first place. All is Safe is a sister company of Ocala Guest Wi-Fi, a company you've known and trusted for all your internet needs. Whether you need a phone or hundreds, we've got the products and services to meet your needs both now and in the future. Our plans include everything from local and long-distance calling to equipment maintenance and even software upgrades. You can count on All is Safe to give you cost certainty knowing that your bill will be the same next week, next month, or even next year. Call 352-450-8647 today to learn how to cut your monthly telephone bill up to 60%.
Now is the time to take advantage of Florida Credit Union's CD specials. Our 36-month CD comes in at 1.26% APY. A 24-month is working for you at 1.0% APY. And our 12-month at 0.75% APY. All CD rate specials require $10,000 minimum. With friendly service and rates like these, it's not hard to see why Florida Credit Union has your CD options covered. Florida Credit Union, connecting your money to your life. Call 352-237-8222 for more information. Must act by 1/15/14.
Hi, I'm Yvette, and I'm here to tell you a few things about ABC Frederick's Appliance. They sell not only new, but used guaranteed appliances. When you call ABC Frederick's Appliance, they will provide service on what they sell and any appliances that you own. ABC Frederick's Appliance is located in Bellevue, right over the railroad tracks. Call 352-629-5181. That's 352-629-5181. That's 352-629-5181. ABC Frederick's Appliance.
News Talk 1370, WOCA invites you to discover your full business potential. News Talk Radio is the perfect environment for your advertising. WOCA's News Talk format pinpoints information-hungry, better educated, high-income adults, so use us to talk to them. Call 732-8000, 732-8000. We're Ocala News Talk Radio. News Talk 1370, WOCA.
All right, thank you very much. It's 12 minutes before 8 o'clock, and it looks like it's drizzling out there. 72 degrees here at the studios of The Source, WOCA, broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall just outside the WOCA commissary.
Yep. Good food in there.
All right, so I was teasing you and telling you about a secret airplane that the Pentagon has. Now let me tell you the details on this story here. The plane has been in the sky for 650 days, more than 650 days. The Pentagon is the owner of this secretive unmanned space plane, But, of course, they won't acknowledge much about its top-secret mission, and I'm glad about that. I like the idea that we have stuff that the bad guys don't know about.
Yeah.
In fact, how many years ago, gosh, probably a decade or more ago, probably more than that, I bet you, there was a mission to the space shuttle, and all the news release said was that they had some experiments, some frogs. That
Yeah.
They were taken up to the International Space Station. Remember that?
Yeah, we love reporting on that story.
And I said to you, wait a minute. That's it?
Yeah.
They're sending a rocket to the space station to carry frogs?
That's right.
So we've always figured that there was something else going on. That space station probably is about more than just, floating around and learning how to grow plants in space.
Yeah.
The space plane that I was just referring to is the X-37B Orbital Test Vehicle.
Wow.
That's what it's called, the X-37B Orbital Test Vehicle. It looks like a small space shuttle.
Oh, wow. Cool.
And all the Pentagon will admit is that it is used to conduct technological experiments. That, according to the New York Post.
Gosh.
The only thing they'll tell you about is that it's used for experiments. Just like the frogs.
Exactly.
With flying frogs. Flying, not frying. We're
Yes,
flying
well, they
frogs
might have
up to
done
the International Space Station so that our astronauts can do experiments.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of theories, of course, about what this plane is for. The plane was launched on December 11th, 2012.
Gosh.
Could be a space bomber or even an orbiting space bomber. Now, that's somebody's hypothesis.
Uh-huh.
Intelligence experts say the X-37B carries classified satellites and classified sensors into space. Which NASA used to do when its space shuttle missions were still flying during the 1980s and 90s. So maybe we are still bringing things to the space station. We just don't talk about it. We just don't know about it.
Yeah.
The X-37B means the Pentagon will no longer need NASA or even human-manned spacecraft to take its payloads into space. So Pentagon and NASA, obviously two different agencies. The Pentagon can do it without NASA. The space plane measures only about 10 feet tall and 30 feet long.
Wow. Is that this room?
It could fit in here, I
Yeah.
guess. I don't know. But
guess
it could
so.
fit there on the sidewalk outside, though.
Yeah, it could. It could. Wow.
It's much smaller than the space shuttles that it looks like. It also it's boosted into orbit with an external rocket, but lands just like a conventional airplane. So this is the technology we keep saying needs to be invented, and guess what? It's already out there.
Well, good. I'm glad.
The mystery is not the plane itself, but rather what is being carried in the cargo bay, which is about the size of a pickup truck's bed.
Oh, okay.
So you get an idea about how big the bay is. Back in 2010, when the X-37B was launched into space for the first time, an Air Force official said it was just an updated version of the space shuttle. After several years of public development, the plane went into classified status in 2009. The satellite spotters started speculating about what its true purpose was. The Air Force has been working for decades to create a true space plane, but costs supposedly have proven it to be too difficult.
Oh, forget about those billions of dollars the U.S. has been paying Russia, right?
The Pentagon's Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, also known as DARPA by its acronym, is working on the goal again with the experimental spaceplane project called XS-1 for short, and is funding several companies to work on it, including SpaceX. But the X-37B's mission is continuing. The Air Force continues to push the envelope of the solar-powered X-37B.
Oh, that's cool. I like solar.
The solar-powered plane, been up in the sky 650 days. The plane can stay in space for long periods of time because it uses solar panels to generate its power. We got some cool stuff, don't we?
Yeah, very cool
I have no
stuff.
problem at all with the idea that everything basically other than the plane itself is speculation. I have no problem with not knowing about this stuff.
Yeah.
Other than that, the vehicle confirms the broad officially stated goal of the X-37B as a test bed vehicle. But other than that, the mission will likely remain classified, despite a looming executive order planned by President Obama to require federal agencies such as the Pentagon, the Justice Department, and the Department of Homeland Security to reveal details about the activities of their drone fleets. That's an important paragraph here.
Yeah.
The president wants to require the Pentagon to reveal details about activities of their drone fleets.
Now that's dangerous ground.
That's
dangerous.
Crazy.
That's stupid. Very dangerous.
The executive order would not cover the military's classified missions. However,
it
the
doesn't
drone
matter.
activities would have to be revealed. The plan. Wow, why would that be?
Why would he do that? It doesn't matter. He's executive order.
Before he retired as commander of the Air Force Space Command this year, General William Shelton told Space.com that he would not be releasing more information about the X-37B.
Good for him.
I'll give you my standard line on X-37, Shelton told Space.com during an interview with the National Space Foundation's 30th Space Symposium back in May. He said, "It's doing great. I can't tell you what it's doing, but it's doing great."
Good for him.
That's his quote.
We don't know how much money the president's family is spending on movies. I mean, that's more important, I think.
Movies.
Yeah, then I mean, we shouldn't jeopardize the security of our company by forcing, by letting all the other governments know what our mission is to protect our country.
In addition, Boeing Space and Intelligence Systems, which supplies the Air Force's 2 X-37B space plane models, we've got 2 of them, told Space.com that there was nothing it could share about the current mission.
Good.
Space missions will remain vital to the military's interests, Shelton told the Atlantic Council. Space forces are foundational to every military operation, from humanitarian to major combat operations, he said. It really doesn't matter. Space has to be there. Satellites must be continuously deployed in space, providing communication, missile warning, navigation, space surveillance, and weather services.
You can't protect yourself if your enemies know what you're
And
doing.
remember how they made fun of President Reagan with the Star Wars plan.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
In addition, space traffic is getting more busy. Shelton acknowledged that the U.S. Air Force Space Command is considering more missions. So the takeaway story here is, A, there's a plane up there that's been up there for 650 days plus. B, we've got at least 2 of them, at least. C, it's pretty small.
Yeah.
It's got a payload bay the size of a pickup truck's bed, right? They say it's doing very well. Whatever it's supposed to be doing, it's doing it really well.
Protecting our country.
And then the other part of this is that the secretiveness of it, which I don't know about you, but I'm in favor of it remaining secretive.
Sure.
But the secretiveness of it is in jeopardy if the president requires a federal ruling that says the Pentagon, the Justice Department, and the Department of Homeland Security must reveal details about the activities of their drone fleets.
That's awful. That is just
That's the important
absurd.
takeaway part of this story.
Yeah. Yeah, he wants to bare our soul to the world, so we roll over and play dead.
I mean,
to all the other countries.
I suppose we have to have an element of trust, because there's no way we're ever going to stop anybody from doing anything like that. But if they are for us, if they are our defense, and if they are our research people, and we benefit from them as well as the rest of the free world,
exactly.
Then I don't see any reason why we should be ordering them to reveal the details about their activities.
No, that is insane. There's too many other things going on need to be taken care of. Don't jeopardize our
I
safety.
thought it was a cool story. I want to share it with you, and it does have. I promised you it had a political slant, and also it's a science slant. So don't expect to see it over at the Kennedy Space Center.
No, probably not. But I'm glad there's stuff up there that we don't really know about that's protecting our country.
X-37B tracking. You can go online and actually track it. Really?
Now that's cool.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, but at least we know it's out there, but it's up there because it's protecting the United States, and we probably have...
So we know what it looks like. You know what it looks like? It looks like Shamu a little bit.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll turn it around. See it.
Let's see. Oh, it certainly does.
It looks like Shamu flying up in the sky.
Yeah, kind of reverse color though, more white than black on there. Yeah.
All right.
But
Well,
no,
I want to share that with you, and let me find this tracking thing here.
Yeah, keep it secret to protect our country and our people.
Do you think that this tracking thing really classified X-37B space plane, 650 days in orbit? Yeah.
I think you'd be able to see the orbit like we're able to track the space station. We know when the space station is coming over, but we don't know what they're doing up there. We can't see what they're looking at, and we can only see them. And
yeah. Well, you and Ronnie, you do somehow know when to look and where to look and all that stuff.
What's that NASA
Now,
site?
do you look at it with a telescope?
No, I can see it with my naked eye. You
Can Ronnie look at it with his telescope?
Yeah, he can if he wants to.
So you have to follow, right? So the telescope is, you just kind of pan the sky or something?
No, you can see it with the naked eye. It's all silvery and it really glistens, and you can tell that it's the space.
Well, let's hope nobody can hack into that.
You don't need a telescope.
Hackers are smarter than me. Anyway, we'll take a little break. When we come back with Galen Unel from Myself, I have a list of things that actually can be hacked into that just will blow your mind. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio. I'm Lillian Wu. Our forces cleared to stay in Afghanistan past the end of next year with the signing of a security pact today in Kabul.
The deal would allow about 10,000 U.S. troops staying in the country after the international combat mission ends.
Fox Radio's Emily Wither, Afghanistan's new president, saying the agreement is only for the country's security and stability. The head of the Secret Service will face some questioning today from a House committee on the recent security breach at the White House.
We've learned Omar Gonzalez made it deeper inside the White House than originally thought. He jumped the fence, ran through the front door, and made it through the East Room, overpowering a Secret Service agent along the way. He was finally stopped at the entrance to the Green Room.
Fox Radio's Rachel Sutherland. And a fifth day of pro-democracy demonstrations in Hong Kong. Cosmetics giant L'Oreal banning staff from business travel there in reaction. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Fox News Early Prime, breaking down business news and its impact on your bottom line. Your World with Neil Cavuto.
That's how I do business. That's why I am business.
Bold positions and brash opinions on the topics America is buzzing about. The Five.
How do you think this will set in with the American people?
This will be the pulse of the nation.
Washington insight and political know-how from the best in the Beltway. Special report with Brett Bay.
The epicenter of the political world is here.
The #1 place for fair and balanced coverage. Fox News Channel.
What's wrong with working hard to make our lives and our kids' lives better? Nothing. At Fox Business, we don't have a problem with success. We have a very big problem with those who get in the way of it. We don't come out of the box bashing those who make money, just the politicians stealing it and the bureaucracies wasting it. We're not just sitting behind a desk. We're out in the field, on the floor, with the folks. Because when a story moves forward, so do we.
Fox Business, the power to prosper. Check your local listings.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Alice?
Yes, George?
I'm royalty at Devon Self-Storage now on Highway 200 across from Hobby Lobby. It says so right here in this letter.
George, I read that letter too, and it's Devon's loyalty rewards. Pay 3 months in advance, get 5% off. Pay 6 months in advance, get 7% off. Pay 12 months in advance and get 10% off.
See, Alice, Devon Self-Storage treats me like royalty. Just call them at 873-0777.
Yes, George, yes.
look who just walked in the room. Joel Wiesner from What's Up Ocala. Hey, Joel, I'm looking for something to do this weekend. You got any ideas?
Absolutely. Check out our event calendar online at www.whatsupocala.com, and there is plenty of events there for you. Daily news updates to event reviews and magazine articles.
Really?
We've organized it all in one place online for you to cut through all of the hassle of finding something to do this weekend. We have a daily event calendar, a bi-monthly magazine, and we also do daily news articles.
All right, Joel, that's perfect. Thanks so much.
Yeah, whatsupocala.com.
Dan, did you know that the runway at Ocala's airport is nearly 8,000 feet long?
Why, no, Brad. I did not. Please, tell me more about said runway.
Seriously, it's a big airport.
Yeah, I kind of knew that. So what's your point?
Well, just that most people don't even realize there's an airport, much less one that's big enough for Air Force One to land.
And
that Ocala Aviation is based at Ocala International Airport.
So why are you telling me?
So that you can help me get the word out that Ocala Aviation has a fleet of airplanes, and it's here for them to learn to fly.
And how do you propose we get said message across to so many people at once?
We should put an ad on a good radio station, but yours will do.
Very funny. Well, what do you want to say?
That we offer private, instrument, and even commercial training, all right here in Ocala. They don't even have to go anywhere else. They can do it all right here.
Nope, never work.
Well, then give them the number to call with any questions.
I can't even remember your number.
Yes, you do. 861-7484. How hard is that?
Okay, I'll call you next week and we'll get it started.
Can you remember the number this time?
Yes, 861-7484.
Good boy.
Your home is safe, or is it? AA Lock, Dock, and Security. The name has been a staple in Ocala since 1985. Do you have the right equipment in place to have peace of mind when you are at home or away? AA Lock, Dock, and Security has the right people to install and monitor your home or business. Call today for a free on-site security analysis. Call 867-1965. AA Lock, Dock, and Security, 219 Northwest 10th Street, 867-1965.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock, raining out there, 72 degrees here at the source, WOCA, broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall, just outside the WOCA commissary. Go get a bite to eat and say, hey, this is the WOCA commissary. Galen Newnold is on the phone from Life South to remind us of the importance of taking some time out of our day once every 8 weeks. It's not asking much at all, but you are a hero when you do that. You save 3 lives when you donate blood. And, of course, let's not forget to mention Penn Flooring. They sponsor this segment with Galen and Life South, providing quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Stop in and visit their spacious showroom at 1201 Southwest 17th Street by the bridge. Penn Flooring. Tell them you heard about them right here on WOCA. Good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Pretty good. Where are you right now?
In the great state of Georgia.
Oh,
You're in
wow.
Georgia. You're driving?
No.
You're up there already. You're set.
I'm in Atlanta. Yeah.
You're in Atlanta. Where were you yesterday when we spoke to you?
Ocala. Yeah.
When did you drive
I was on the highway. I was on I-75, yeah.
Oh, okay. You were heading to Atlanta yesterday?
Yep. Got up here yesterday at about 4 o'clock or so.
What's the weather like? It's raining here.
It's supposed to be nice today. I mean, it rained the whole way up. I mean, the weather is it was ridiculous. It took a long time. But
Really?
Usually it only takes about 5 hours, 5.5 hours. Took over 6 yesterday. So.
Oh, wow.
Roll with that, yeah.
And that's about how long it took Alex's plane to get from Orlando to San Francisco. So,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that amazing?
It is
Isn't that
amazing.
amazing? Anyway, so how's the blood supply?
We're actually in need of had a lot of traumas. I don't know if you guys heard about the bus accident yesterday that
We did, yeah.
happened in Bradford. So that just they reserved a lot of units. I haven't gotten an update since last night as to what the status of that is. But our O supply is really low right now. So.
Okay. Yeah, and when you said bus, I thought you meant the one in Ocala. But there was 2 of them. One in...
I didn't hear about the one in Ocala.
Well, the one in Ocala was like a minivan, got hit by a Jeep, and the minivan then hit the bus.
The kids they're hurt, but they're okay.
Everybody was minor injuries. The one in
Stark,
Bradford. What?
Yeah, Stark. Yeah, Bradford, Stark,
Bradford County.
Okay. Well, the one up there, a semi hit it 60 miles an hour without putting its brakes on.
Log truck. Yeah, log truck.
And
that one we were aware of. So.
And did you hear about the 2 people in the truck?
No, I haven't gotten any more info than that. So.
Well, they were the ones more seriously hurt. Thank God the children were okay. The driver of the truck, the driver of the bus, and the children were apparently okay. Well, they were injured, but they're not life threatening.
Mm-hmm.
But the two people in the truck, critical. The lady passenger was not completely dressed, so they were fooling around.
Yeah.
That's what I
Well,
think.
apparently they had the 911 calls saying that they were driving erratically.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I read that in the article last night, but it's just, I mean, why would you, I mean, a log truck that weighs what?
So crazy.
8 tons? 6 tons?
So crazy. I mean, just in a moving vehicle.
Yeah.
It could have been horrific. I mean, it is horrific. I mean, but it could have been like.
Thank God that the kids are okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they could have all died.
10 were injured. I mean, it could have been 10 deaths.
Oh my goodness! Yeah.
Pull over.
Yeah, exactly. Have your R&R somewhere else.
Get a room. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and to capitalize on that for the good of everybody, if you think about something horrible like that, where people are survivors but there's no blood, if there is no blood, then there are no survivors in those.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that, I mean, not to capitalize on something for any self-serving purpose, which obviously it's not, other than the fact that it might be me.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah.
Don't want that.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'd rather me
donating
than a
blood
kid. Huh?
Yeah, well, donating blood is the most philanthropic act on the planet. So more people give blood than give to any charity or anything. So it's the right thing to do.
All right, so I got something fun to bring to this program, which is what I try to do each day.
That's your job.
Okay.
We all have a role to play.
So you know about this new technology where car dealers will be able to turn off your car if you're behind on your payments?
Yeah, I've heard about this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Matt was in here yesterday, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, and I was asking him about it. And then Matt has a small car dealership, a small used car dealership called Crossroad Auto Sales. Okay. He can do the same thing.
Right.
He's got the equipment. He's got the approval of the government. If he wants to turn off your vehicle that you didn't pay for, boom, he turns it off. So I said, well, how do you know where the person is? I mean, how do you know that they're safe? You can't turn it off while they're driving. Well, he looks to see where they are. If they're at a rest area or they're in their own driveway, he turns it off, and then they can't start it.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting on our lifestyle vehicles, on all our our vehicles that are bloodmobiles and our vehicles that carry the blood products to the hospital and everything. We actually have a system where you have to log into the car, and then it tracks your every move. And if you what they consider aggressive driving, if you accelerate hard or if you brake hard, it sends a warning and a flag and everything. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, excellent.
Wow.
So, and it tracks them to the foot. So at any given moment, we can pull up and look at every lifestyle vehicle there is.
Wow. All right, so I have here some things that can be hacked into. So while those are all good intents, right? Car brakes. Listen to this. Cars, the electrical system in a car. Actually, somebody could hack into the brakes.
Oh my!
Researchers at the University of California and the University of Washington were able to exploit flaws in onboard computer systems to take control of the brakes on a number of cars.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
That would. I wonder if those people are trying to get a job at Toyota.
The researchers.
It probably wasn't funny, but
the researchers were then able to use the brakes as they pleased, including using them selectively on separate wheels to effectively steer the car.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Can you believe it?
How scary.
That's kind of interesting.
A demonstration from hackers to Forbes magazine demonstrated how unscrupulous people could even completely shut off your brakes, leaving you with no way to slow down.
Oh.
Wow.
That's
no. Just to show you, I mean, that's you would think that that would be a safe. Consider like your car, your little cocoon.
Right. Yeah.
When you're like in the world, you're like, this is my little cocoon, and even that's not safe from hackers.
Somebody can hack into it. Yeah. All right, let me tell you some other...
Well, I wonder if there's going to be something called, like LifeLock. Instead of LifeLock, it'll be Car Lock.
Well, this is what I'm
Don't
thinking.
allow your car to be hacked.
Right.
I like it.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. This is all leading to that. A good example of how technology kind of took a problem and fixed it was with stealing of music, okay? This is kind of an easy one. Back in the beginning of the internet, anybody could put any music on any song and nobody cared. Now you put piece of copyrighted music on a song, you upload it to YouTube, and right away they send you a warning. Sorry.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and YouTube will tell you exactly what the music is, no matter if it's like 15. I think if it's over 8 seconds, they can identify it. That is kind of fascinating. So. It is.
Yeah. Right. It is really.
Yeah.
All right. So let me tell you what else the hackers can hack into: traffic lights.
Oh.
Another experiment. Researchers carried out experiments showing that traffic lights can be remotely hacked. One exploit involves altering sensors on roads to relay false information. By forcing the sensor to report that a road is jam-packed, the traffic lights automatically adjust their default schedules to allow more cars to pass through junctions.
Oh, my.
And the sensors don't use any kind of encryption. That allows anyone to alter the information if they know how to hack.
Jeez.
Oh.
Another hack involves traffic signal preemption. Many traffic light systems are fitted with functions that allow emergency vehicles to pass through quickly. Although the sensors are encrypted, hackers are still able to access some of the systems and alter traffic lights as they please.
Oh, my gosh.
But see, these are, what's crazy is these are the hacks that we know of, where they did it as a test or as a demonstration.
Right.
How many of the ones do we not know?
Can you believe it?
Gosh.
That's crazy.
All right.
Yeah. How many of the ones that we're never aware of that happened?
All right, I have more. Hopefully you're finding it fascinating. We have to take a little break, and we'll be right back with Galen Uno.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. A flood watch is in effect through this evening. Some clouds and some sun today with a couple of drenching showers and thunderstorms around. Most widespread this afternoon and this evening. The high 82 to 86. Partly cloudy later tonight, low 70 to 74. Some sunshine tomorrow with a couple of showers and thunderstorms. Heaviest in the afternoon, high 83 to 87. Thursday, partly sunny with a shower or thunderstorm in spots, high 84 to 88. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
Let's face it, nowadays it can be hard to find American-made products, and that's something that Cabinet Sales of North Florida is well aware of. That's why they're an authorized dealer of Wellborn Cabinetry, family-owned and American-made since 1961. Cabinet Sales of North Florida is your answer for complete turnkey kitchen remodels and whole-house cabinetry. Their cabinets are finished with solvent-based enamels for a long-lasting finish that's second to none. Available in an incredible selection of door styles and colors to choose from to turn your dream kitchen into a reality. In-house design and drawing services are available. Come by and see our displays for yourself at the Floors of the Villages, 3935 County Road 216 in Oxford, or Exquisite Design Kitchen and Bath in Bellevue, right across the street from the Bellevue Library. So whether you're looking for bookcases, kitchen, bath, or outdoor kitchen, Cabinet Sales of North Florida is your one-stop source of quality cabinets. For a free estimate, call 352-427-2647. That's 352-427-2647. Cabinet Sales of North Florida.
Hey, I'm Gary. And I'm Eric. Did you know that Red Eye Radio is on WOCA The Source every night from 2 to 6 a.m. and it's live?
That's right. No tape shows here.
We know that the news doesn't sleep.
And neither do we. So we're here with you live from 2 till 6 a.m. every weekday. Call us 866-90-RED-EYE. So join me, Gary McNamara.
And me, Eric Harley, every weeknight to discuss the latest in news and entertainment.
Right here on WOCA The Source.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
We can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, join me every Monday at 10 for auto repair with personal care here on The Source.
Of course you do.
Now is the time to take advantage of Florida Credit Union's CD specials. Our 36-month CD comes in at 1.26% APY. A 24-month is working for you at 1.0% APY. And our 12-month at 0.75% APY. All CD rate specials require $10,000 minimum. With friendly service and rates like these, it's not hard to see why Florida Credit Union has your CD options covered. Florida Credit Union, connecting your money to your life. Call 352-237-8222 for more information. Must act by 1/15/14.
All right, 18 minutes after 8 o'clock, raining, 72 degrees. Galen Unolde is on the phone up in Atlanta, where it's a little cooler right now in Atlanta.
Yeah, it's in the 60s, but it's supposed to get up into the 80s.
There you go. Nice. All right, so we've been talking about things that can be hacked into. A couple of scary things: car brakes, traffic lights, things like that. Cars in general can be hacked into. How about this one? Medical implants can be hacked into.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. Hey, I need this to be larger.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There you go.
For a run. I'm gonna go for a run. This is going to be smaller.
Yeah. Pacemakers can be controlled using special remotes that allow the device to be modified without the need for a doctor to perform surgery. That's the reason that they're made able to be hacked, able to be remotely controlled. Mm-hmm. So that you call your doctor, hey, there's something going on. He looks at his computer. Oh, I see what's wrong. Hold on. He fixes it. Oh, I feel so much better.
There you go.
Can you believe that?
Sir, can you imagine getting a phone call, sir, you need to calm down? I'm like, I can't right now. All right, we're going to take care of that. Yeah.
Anyway, but because they use radio waves and other wireless signals to communicate with remote controls, hackers can exploit the weaknesses and take over.
Wow.
Again, researchers trying to do what a bad guy might try to do were able to turn off pacemakers. How about that? Turn off pacemakers.
You wonder if they could get caught, right? I mean, that's murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
right. I mean, I wonder, I don't like this guy, and then I turned off his pacemaker, because these hackers are so good,
It might be, we might have stumbled upon how God does this. I mean, when God wants to take one of us, we just fall down and go.
Yeah, we're done.
He doesn't need a hack, though.
No, he's got a remote control.
That's right. He created the code. He can just think it.
Yeah. TVs can be hacked into. The newer ones.
Oh.
Okay.
Why would you want to do that? What?
Yeah, what's the advantage of that?
Let's see. A security firm detailed how an exploit in some televisions allowed hackers to steal sensitive information stored in cookies. To get the data, a person simply had...
those kind of cookies.
Chocolate chip, please.
I have no idea why they're using it. They can use the compromised TV as part of a botnet or built-in cameras to spy on the people in the homes. Really?
Wow.
Those, all those cameras, every camera that's out there can be remotely accessed.
Okay.
It's pretty amazing.
So I see what this is going. This is like, remember in the old science fiction things, somebody's watching TV and all of a sudden the bad guy's face comes on in the picture. Ha ha ha.
Right. Yeah.
I got you now, you my sweetie.
Right.
I get you now. You could do the Wicked Witch of the West to somebody.
Oh, that's right. My pretty.
Are you
my pretty.
I'm outside your door.
Gee.
I'm out.
That's creepy.
I'm out at that point.
Outside your door. All right, now here's one that hopefully you'll take. So here's the takeaway one. I know you'll remember this one. Here again, software security firm TrustWave discovered a problem with electrical toilets in 2013. Many of them can be controlled by apps that communicate with the toilet through Bluetooth.
That's why I don't have a hands-free commode.
Allowing them to be taken over by anyone who has the app.
Like my little lever there.
This means somebody not in your bathroom could be flushing your toilet over and over and over again. Or opening and closing the lid.
Stay manual.
Even activating the water.
Oh, that would hurt.
They created a toilet where there's an app that opens the lid.
They have an app. No. The toilet has an electric lid, but because it's
right. I mean, how lazy do you have to be?
I know. It doesn't make sense to me either.
I mean, you still have to sit down.
Right.
You know what I mean? Well,
or
maybe
stand up.
I don't know. How lazy do you have to be? Oh my God! You mean I got to lift it myself?
You could even activate the water. You could.
How dirty can it be?
Why don't you have a foot switch?
I got jokes. You gotta let me get my jokes.
Sorry. You got him. All right. So the water jet. If you have a bidet, is it called bidet?
Yes.
Bidet.
Oh, bidet.
Doesn't everybody have a bidet?
Bidet sometimes by night, some other time. But anyway, you could actually be controlling the bidet.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm assuming somebody's sitting on the toilet and yeah.
What you're trying to do is catch your dog or something, or your cat.
Oh, that would drive the animals nuts when they use that as a water drinking bowl.
Absolutely.
Anyway, toilets because they're electric. Yeah, I'm with you. How is it possible that you need a seat that does that?
Yep.
Now, printers can also be hacked into. Printers can be hacked into.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sure.
Because they're Wi-Fi, right?
They are Wi-Fi. Yeah. You can get a malicious code. Be very difficult to remove because it's not as easy to access code in a printer as it is a computer.
Oh.
That makes sense.
So the computer could have code entered into it that would send to the hacker the same information that you're printing.
Right.
Oh.
That makes
Wow.
Wow. Gosh.
I'd be bored with mine. A little show prep. Some other guy doing a radio show. I got all his show prep.
I got the news. I'm on top of the game now.
I got that show prep.
I can do that show. I got the prep. He does the work. I take the credit.
If you're into like corporate espionage, that would be big. I'm sure the Chinese copy everything that we print.
Yeah,
I think so.
We copy everything else. Why not?
Here's another one. Car keys can be hacked into. Car keys.
Yeah, my mom has one of those special chips on her car key. Her car can't start unless you got that chip on the key.
It's called a fob.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, a fob, yeah. Yep.
Those are expensive too. You don't want to lose them.
Well, no. Well, you consider how many have like the remote keyless entry. You know,
there are.
Those are easily hacked.
There are a variety of ways hackers can trick cars into thinking they have the genuine key. One way is to simply brute force the 6-digit passcode used by some manufacturers. As only numbers are used, this can be done fairly quickly with available software. A more sophisticated method involves using 2 antennas near the car to boost the signal from the key so the vehicle thinks it's in range.
2 antennas.
Oh,
Another popular method utilizes a blank key and a cheap kit to intercept the signal from the genuine key, which can then be programmed onto the blank.
I'm picturing my favorite version.
The first person who did that is extremely clever. And you're like, why aren't you using your power for good?
Yeah.
Great.
You got some brains. Why you? Yeah. Well, bad guys usually are smart. Not always. I like dumb criminal stories. But
Yeah.
95% of all ATMs run on Windows XP, and therefore ATMs also can be hacked into.
Yeah, they're scary.
You know that?
It says here.
Well, they put those card readers and stuff in there too. I mean, they don't even have to do it remotely. They just come over there and put something in there.
There's no need to read any more of that one. They get your banking information. Here's one I don't understand. Refrigerators can be hacked into.
Oh, okay.
Smart.
Oh, you think you're getting crushed ice? No, today. I'm going to defrost your entire freezer. Yeah, I don't know what the advantage of that is.
Oh, I get.
You think it's good for 5 more days? Nope.
All right, here's what it is. Hackers use the refrigerators to store spam messages.
No.
And then while the owner is unaware that the malicious code in their refrigerator is actually where the computer advertisements are coming from, they can complain all they want about the spam, but it doesn't stop.
Do you believe that?
It's coming from their own refrigerator.
Do you believe that? It's all in the refrigerator?
That's what it says.
Whoa.
Wow.
So,
That's what it says.
I thought my refrigerator was off the internet. It doesn't have Wi-Fi or anything. They make refrigerators with Wi-Fi or something?
Apparently so, yeah.
Wow.
What the world do I need to communicate with my refrigerator for?
Because some people have these refrigerators that will tell you, hey, you're almost out of butter. You gotta stop and get some butter.
I think that's only at at Disney with what the heck is that place called with the future?
It's Epcot.
Yeah, Epcot.
Oh my gosh, how lazy are you?
That can't be true. Why would your? I mean, I kind of get it with your TV. I get it with your printer. Are they going to hack into your coffee pot and give you caffeine in there?
Yeah, but think of what this is doing. Think about what this is doing. You go on your computer, right, and all of a sudden you have an advertisement, and you gotta X out of it, but you can't X out of it. It forces.
I get it.
It forces you to watch it,
part.
right? So you do everything to your computer. You do everything to your computer to stop that. You write to your whoever.
Your server.
And they say, it's not us. And you don't know it's your refrigerator.
My refrigerator, what's the purpose of that having it like Bluetooth or Wi-Fi enabled?
Or maybe you have frozen food, and if you want to make a roast for dinner, you tell it to start defrosting it.
I don't know
That's
the answer
scary.
to that question, but apparently since there's a California security company called Proofpoint, they figured out how to exploit a refrigerator.
Oh my
That's
God!
Incredible. What if they just think about the danger if they took over a microwave? We're going to put metal in there, and the world is going to blow up.
Oh,
and if you're wearing a pacemaker when you go past that microwave,
that's right.
You're done.
That's right. We're going to shut that down, turn on the microwave, and they'll blame it on the microwave.
Oh my goodness! There's our music. All right, Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today?
We're at Winn-Dixie. So if your refrigerator is telling you you're empty, it's a good place to go.
Go donate blood. If you can't get there, go next door to the Cascades on Silver Springs Boulevard. Go to Life South, donate blood. Where would you go in Denellen, Robin?
Right next door to Winn-Dixie.
Be careful up in Atlanta.
All right, thanks. You guys are the best.
All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio. I'm Lillian Wu. Our forces cleared to stay in Afghanistan past the end of next year with the signing of a security pact today in Kabul.
The deal would allow about 10,000 U.S. troops staying in the country after the international combat mission ends.
Fox Radio's Emily Wither, Afghanistan's new president, saying the agreement is only for the country's security and stability. The head of the Secret Service will face some questioning today from a House committee on the recent security breach at the White House.
We've learned Omar Gonzalez made it deeper inside the White House than originally thought. He jumped the fence, ran through the front door, and made it through the East Room, overpowering a Secret Service agent along the way. He was finally stopped at the entrance to the Green Room.
Fox Radio's Rachel Sutherland. And a fifth day of pro-democracy demonstrations in Hong Kong. Cosmetics giant L'Oreal banning staff from business travel there in reaction. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Fox News Early Prime, breaking down business news and its impact on your bottom line. Your world with Neil Cavuto.
That's how I do business. That's why I am business.
Bold positions and brash opinions on the topics America is buzzing about. The Five.
How do you think this will set in with the American people?
This will be the pulse of the nation.
Washington insight and political know-how from the best in the Beltway. Special report with Brett Baer.
The epicenter of the political world is here.
The number one place for fair and balanced coverage. Fox News Channel.
What's wrong with working hard to make our lives and our kids' lives better? Nothing. At Fox Business, we don't have a problem with success. We have a very big problem with those who get in the way of it. We don't come out of the box bashing those who make money, just the politicians stealing it and the bureaucracies wasting it. We're not just sitting behind a desk. We're out in the field, on the floor, with the folks. Because when a story moves forward, so do we.
Fox Business, the power to prosper. Check your local listings.
Yeehaw! Howdy, folks. RL here to invite you to DQ. Dairy Queen is serving the crispiest, juiciest, most tasty chicken tenders, all beef chili dogs, and quarter-pound cheeseburgers on earth.